In this video I'm going to show you how to play London system when black plays f6. This position occurs after the move order d4, d5, bishop f4, c5, e3, and now black takes on d4, knight c6, c3, and now he goes f6. And we reach the critical position. Usually in the London system, white has the control over e5 square, but by playing f6, black is not allowing us to do that, and now we have to shift our focus. We don't do the usual setup in London, such as knight d2, bishop d3, knight f3. We do something different this time. First of all, we can begin with knight f3. First of all, we want to stop e5 from being played, because if we do something like bishop d3 here, black's gonna play e5 and black has the upper hand here. For example, something like queen h5 with the idea of capturing the exchange wouldn't work. After this, bishop f5, black gets pretty strong counterplay by queen b6, long castle, and it's not good for white. So we avoid those complications and we go knight f3. If black continues in the spirit of London by bishop f5, then we go c4. This is the point. We are striking in the center, using the fact that black weakened the e6 square by playing f6. Now, of course, if you take it, bishop takes, and bishop strikes nicely on the light squares, we can develop by castling rook e1 and put pressure on the e file. Also, the d5 push is possible at some point, trying to fix this pawn, so it's a really good position for white. If black tries to keep the tension by playing e6, we can continue with knight c3, developing bishop e2, long castling, and having a pretty decent game, putting pressure on this pawn by potentially queen b3, and also putting rook on the e file, putting pressure on e6 as well. For example, if black plays something like this, we can just develop by bishop e2, and black's typical move here is to expand on the king side by g5, but we can take on d5 first, and when the queen takes, we can go back to e3 and then castle short. Black's king is very shaky in the center, and it's not really clear where does he go. Let's go back to this moment. What happens if black plays g5 here? Well, we can go back to e3 actually. Prepare c4 by strengthening d4, and we have more or less the same idea, to just strike in the center and make use of these weakened light squares. If black continues the same e6, we can just go c4 immediately, and with the same knight c3, if he attacks us, we can eventually get to h4, and then the f4 square is nice one to have an outpost. We might continue with bishop d3, short castle g3, and maybe reroute this knight to f4. So I would say this is a pretty good setup by white against this f6 move. If you have any suggestions about other openings, other variations I should cover, let me know in the comment section. If you wonder what would happen on some move, write in the comments and I will be back very soon. See you soon and bye.